All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Saturday. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And he loves me. And yeah, I love you guys too. Hey, there's some stuff that all goes on in all of our lives. And I just want to say that if you're going through any kind of stuff, and even if you think you can handle it by yourself, go to Jesus, because you can't. We can't handle nothing without him. Went my whole entire life knowing him, but not knowing him. You know? I'm still getting to know him. That's my soapbox for today. Accusations that aren't true. And if you want truth, when we ultimately search for truth, the only end game is Jesus, because that's the only truth. Yeah, baby! Okay, guys, if you're wondering why we're not getting into this right yet, because I got to do a little bit of my setting up and my stuff that I do on my side. Now, hey, go check out the new fight that was up last night. It's Jack Dempsey versus Smoking Joe Frazier, the Manassa Mauler. Power versus pressure. And let me tell you something, this is a fight. 15 rounds of absolute pure ability and agility and prowess, baby. Let me tell you something right now. These two go all in. And I'm telling you, it might be just a simulation. It might just be a video game. But it is one heck of a bout, you know? Something better than you're going to see on a pay-per-view, because guess what? You ain't going to pay for this, and you get to view it all by your own self. Yo! Shauna, how are you? You haven't? Yes, I know. You haven't, but it's been a long time. Yes, we are. We're getting into it. We've done one playthrough of this already. We're getting back into it though, and I love this game. I recommend, if anybody likes hunting games, give this one a twirl. New England. This is the map. New England's the map. We were doing Yukon, so we're kind of going back and forth between. Who's what? I'm trying to get to my studio here. Boom, boom. Got some good hunts. I just really like playing this game because I like the calmness of it, honestly. Yeah, I love the New England map. I like New England and the Yukon as well. Yukon Cornelius. We'll go down here. What do we have for money? I know I don't have enough to get this in. What am I going to hunt? Oh, I don't know. I hunt anything that comes my way, usually. I just set out, open up all the cabins and do what we gotta do, and then do the side quests. And I usually just hunt anything that comes my way, other than, like, I don't really hunt birds. I don't hunt turkey. I don't hunt duck. If a bobcat comes around, I might take one. So pretty much anything besides the birds. another thing I like about this game here. If you're inside and you don't really have outside to go to, it's kind of calming. Ooh, I do have the stand. Get the bleeder out. Hunter PS4. Can you join? I usually don't join with anybody right off the bat. I usually schedule out if I'm gonna join up with people. Boss man. We hang out long enough, maybe we can set up a time to jam. Thanks for joining up to the stream, though. Now, I know some of you I've said that to, and I forget. Like, if you haven't been in here in a while, I might forget your name. I hope nobody gets upset at that. I just, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just like coming in here and jamming by my lonesome. Alright, son. Have a good one, Lynn. I guess the algorithm decides it wants to actually give people notifications today. I guess we could go to his maple syrup spot. Go. I should have grabbed a four-wheeler is what I really should have done. Sheesh. I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, that's going to run everything away. I don't care. We got missions to do and things to get done real quick. Plus, if we stay on the trail anyway, it doesn't really matter because they know animals aren't as dumb as we try to believe they are, or people try to make us think that we are. You know, I think us humans are more naive than animals because we believe anything that anybody says, especially if they say it with a stern or convincing or convicting voice, and they say it enough times. I heard once that if you say something with enough intelligence or authority, you can get anybody to believe anything. And sometimes that is true, unless, you know, you gotta use discernment. What's discernment? Well, if we don't have it, or if we think we don't have it, or if we want it, pray for it. 'Cause that's a gift from God, that's for sure. have I lost my way here? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just follow the trail. Will say one thing, I guess itchy irritants going on in my life that I gotta just keep giving a guard, because I hate when somebody, you know what, I used to say there was 3 things I hate. It was a thief, a liar, and somebody that accused somebody of a liar. Well, I don't hate nothing. I very strongly dislike those. Well, yeah, we're allowed to hate the action, not the person. I'll say that. What in tarnation? I guess we hit something. Remember the first time I come up here. Look down. This is such a good sniper spot. You know? Oh, people call them snipers, but it's a good hunting spot. Got a good rifle with a scope on it. We're gonna do some off-roading here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take and kick it back with you. Let's go. Yeah! Jump this puppy. Give her the business. She comes around sometimes on you though. Torquey, I guess. Yes. Knew that was happening. That whole front end should be tore to shice. Dude, enter. Yeah, those are real cool. I'm doing about 35 miles an hour coming down a hill and hit a tree like that. Probably not like that little one, but that big one back there. Yeah, that's just... what the heck it was, but it ran quick. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh yeah, that really hurt them. That really hurt it. Getting down in the water like that.
Oh, you're there. Great job, Agent. Our teams have a nickname for that location, the Maple Spot. I realize this might be dangerous, but your next mission is to collect the maple syrup buckets. You'll spot them easily. They're metal buckets hanging on maple trees. Good luck out there.
You'll spot them easily, he says. Oh, what's that down there? Is that a bar? I don't think there's anything around here, honestly. Bucket. Bucket.
Thank you. Know that I appreciate your efforts. There's one last thing we need to... Sorry, I can't keep a straight face anymore. Here's the reason. We're preparing souvenirs for all participants as a thank you for all their contributions to supporting the reserve. That way everyone goes home with a little taste of New England. That's all. If you don't mind, could you drop it off at the nearest outpost? Let me see. Okay, there's one in that valley. Just follow the river west. You would really be doing me a solid. By the way, I have another very important request for you. Hikers have reported spotting wood devils in the reserve lately. Which is strange, because no one in this area has seen one for years. There used to be a lot more of them in these forests, I heard. They're quite elusive, so only an expert tracker like you might be able to spot one. If you do, make sure you take a photo. I'll need it for my next video. I count on you.
He's talking about bobcats.
Hey, I realize I barely gave you any info on wood devils earlier. My bad. Maybe you've never heard of them. because they're endemic to New England and, well, they're almost extinct, unfortunately. They're mammals, slender build, gray fur.
Hey,
Thing
OG.
is, they're tough to spot, even when you're close to them. They're extremely nimble, and they tend to hide behind trees when spooked. So you want to focus your search mainly in wooded areas. Hope this helps.
Could have just told them it's a bobcat. Like, instead of being like, oh, they're gray and this and that and this and that. And it's like, right, but you're going to tell them what they actually are? You freaking mutant. There he is. Getting the old whippets right out. Yeah, there's OG over there being a weirdo. We know how you are. You don't lie to me. Oh, no. Ain't got no more demasculine scent there. Desensitize me. Takes my masculine odor away, and it doesn't cheer so well the animals. I run round out of my spray. Blah. Blah. The wind. Look with your eyes. What is? Oh, that's a. How many digits? It'd be nice. The old toad. Old toady. He told him so. Totem pole. Told him so.
I used to collect the plumage of the ring-necked pheasant. Dad and I had them framed over my bed back home.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just so weird. Like, it's a good storyline and everything, but this guy's like, oh my God. It's like, why don't you just go back to your homeland, dude, and just live? I don't get people that move so far away. Well, I got to because of my career and because that's where I got to go to. Nah, if you so homesick and you want to go, no. I love the state that I live in, and I moved out of it for about 4 years, and I said, nope, I'm going back. I don't want to not. Ooh. Oh no. Let's see if he comes in. Mm. I mean, we're over here. Trust me, little berry bar bonds. I'll shoot you.
One of many uniquely shaped granite boulders you'll find in New England. People like finding shapes in clouds. Out here, we like finding animals in geological formations.
It's a beaver. It looks like a beaver to me, not a toad. That looks like a toad to you? Not to me. I can't pick up none of this crap. That's so ridiculous. So much trash out here, dude. I hate that. That one guy that's behind her. I think I can get him. This is gonna be a shot. How did I not hit him? It went right over his head, didn't it? It went right over his frickin' head. Because if I would have had him, it would have hit him. Good granny. It went right over his head. And I ain't ain't gonna track it for 300 freaking miles just for it to go, you know, away for me to lose it, because I only nicked his head. Shut up. White-tailed deer.
Good. Thanks a lot. I'll have Holly pick them up when she's back from Nashua. Sorry, I don't usually ask visitors to help with regular warden tasks, but we're short-staffed this week.
Of course you are.
All right. There's one last thing that you need to know about wood devils. One of their main characteristics, in fact. They're utterly and totally made up. It's a small prank we like to play on newcomers.
Though, because it's a bobcat. Engine devils is what the locals used to call bobcats.
It's basically the New England version of the Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
No, it's not. They meshed that into one.
Especially in the 19th and 20th centuries, but there hasn't been any scientific evidence. There's always a small chance it could be an undiscovered species, but it's pretty unlikely if you ask me.
So the game mesh.
Visitors love local myths and folklore, and so do I. It's a great way to share cool stories about my second home.
They meshed in two stories together, okay? So, wood devils, or engine devils, as whatever they used to call them, in New England was always known as a cat.
Is this thing working? Can you hear me? Doc here. How are things, old friend? My son Trevor told you I was visiting, right? Haven't been here in years. Last time, Trev was so proud to show me around, and we found some peaceful remote spots we loved. Sorry, I don't remember where they are exactly. We took a few photos back then, and I sent them in the mail a few days ago. I think Trev left the pictures at an outpost for you, in case you'd like to check out those spots for yourself. This reserve is something else. I get why Trevor chose to settle down here. Me, Layton Lake is where I've lived my whole life, and that's where I'll finish my days, that's for sure. Not much has changed since your last visit, which is a good thing in my book. Hope's still the same, still off the grid and all. Once in a while we have a drink or two at his camp. Me? Same old, same old. Layton's always keeping me busy. I gotta say, I wish every hunter was more like you. Feels like all I do is go through the basics with rookies. It's vital that if you injure an animal, you find it and do not allow it to suffer. I feel like a broken record sometimes. I'm sure even Trev heard me say that over and over. I wanted to fax you the pictures, but, they don't use those anymore. It's a shame. Fax machines are a lot more reliable than all the new devices that young people use these days. Even if the power goes off, the recipient
will always receive their copy, smudges included.
Oh, hey, Trev. How's it going, son? I was just telling our friend about the pictures of our favorite spots.
I'll need to see those photos, too. I didn't have the beard then, but you had the handlebar stash, of course.
And that's why landline phones were much easier and much more
I
reliable
hope you
too.
can make time to go hunting with your old man. What do you think?
Sure, of course. It's a very busy time with the video, the reserve, and home stuff too, but I'll make time.
Good. You know, I know how it is, so don't worry about me if it doesn't work out. New England has a fascinating history. Hunting was very different in the early 19th century, too. Back then, they had to hunt to feed their families.
Yeah, people would hunt with muzzle loaders or bows. I have an idea. Maybe we should try that out if you're up for it. Hunting like in the olden days.
I'm gonna sit up here for a while, see if anything comes in. I know we got a bunch of scent. It irritates me. Subby, what's going on? Oh, no worries, Subby. Trust me, no worries. I'm used to, like, being here by myself anyway. Whoops. Oh, yeah. We're going to go until the morning. RJ Wood, how are you? Thank you for joining up. Welcome to the channel. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning in game, and we are trying to pull in some game. But of course, it's early yet, so look out over here. Something might come in that way. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, you know, if that's well, I appreciate you watching it, but you know, if you enjoy them, go ahead and watch them. If you don't, then don't watch them. Mating call. Let's see if we can get one come in. Appreciate you subbing. Don't see anything moving. Freaking scorched earth over here. Couldn't wait to get that chili in there. It wasn't so chilly after all, huh? Oh, you're saying you woke up in the morning, your throat felt like it was hurting and scratchy type of deal. Quick, eating them Captain Crunch, man. They're made to freaking cut it into your gums, get that sugar right in there. You don't want to be cut right in there. It's like the freaking chewing tobacco in the cereal world. I'm joking. You'll be alright. I've had that feeling too before. I gotta just do much more better for my health anyway. More better. Yeah, I said much more better. I did. Who cares either? Oh, that's good. Peppermint tea is really good too. Any tea is good, really. We could be here for a while. Yeah, you see how that looks like somebody standing behind a tree right there? And it's nothing. That's how people start telling stories right there. You'll never guess what I saw. You'll never guess what I saw. You never guess what I saw. I saw a dark smudge. It never moved, but it sat there and told me that if I looked at it, I would die. Not exactly. It wasn't the truth. He got scared. Not saying that weird things don't happen in the woods, but man, like, come on. Come on, man, give me some. Something come out of the wood. I think there's some in them trees right there. Oh, it's raining, that's why. It's raining and... I know it, guys, I know it sounds weird, but like for some reason, like lettuce sandwich, you know what I mean? Mayo, lettuce, salt, giving her the business. See if we can calm down that mountain. He's up there. If I can call him down in here, we can get him down in this spot. And this is, if we can get him right underneath the frickin', to come right underneath of us, of this stand, then we don't have to worry about getting no hunting dog. I can just blow him right away, right in the head of the chest with that 3, oh my gosh, 30-06, or even a 44 will do it. Might even be able to do it with the 45 Magnum we got. Punch a hole right through the temple. That light's off, which is good, because they won't really necessarily care about the structure. A lot of people, unless it's in the game that they, you know, but I had a bear right up underneath me, right here, like right next to my, say the tent was there was a four-wheeler right here, and the bear was like on the freaking four-wheeler. I got on my tree stand, he stood right up in front of me, and I said, oh, mother. I pulled the trigger on him, but apparently it freaking missed him. Like that one movie with John Candy. Big bear, big bear, big bear, come, big bear, chase, big bear there. Wonderful actor, wonderful comedian. From what I hear, wonderful gentleman too. John Candy. Swataneho. Come on, let's get the rattler. I'm calling some aggressive dir. A doe, a deer, a female steer. Heifer. Excuse me.
I love hunting eastern wild turkeys. I don't know. There's something special about the gobble and the chase.
Oh wait, I was talking to you guys the whole time and my mic was off.
Your best chance to hunt raccoons is at night.
No, I haven't said much, guys. I've been, my mic's been off. I'm also talking with my wife about some stuff. Yeah, I told him he was huffing whipped cream. That's what that was about, Subby. Sorry, I was talking with my wife. I don't think anything else is going to come into this area for a great while. Shit. You know what really irritates me, guys? Is people who just jump to conclusions and then make crap up. The old pie. Apple Miss Papple. I don't have Trusty with me because I'm trying a new tactic of trying to be able to just take and get something to draw in real close and just take it close right like that instead of Let's get this moose to come in close. Maybe. Guys, I got some stuff to do. So we'll be back. Thanks for joining up, Zoe. Oh, gee.